Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me here on the WITN First Alert Desk at 8 a.m. I'm Gigi Barnett. Hope you're all having an amazing Friday morning. It's Friday, TGIF. Hopefully you have some fun plans this weekend because the weather is going to be absolutely beautiful. Jim's going to talk a lot about the forecast, especially if you're heading over to the ECU football game tomorrow afternoon. If you're tailgating out there, looks like it's going to be a beautiful day to do all of that, especially because it's the final home game of the season for the Pirates. So if you're heading out there, good stuff for that. But if you're not, still a beautiful weekend to be outside, enjoy it with your family, your friends, your loved ones. Before we dive into the rest of Jim's forecast, we do have a story concerning the government shutdown. Now that it has ended, many things are being restored that have been delayed or gone away as a result of the shutdown, and one of those things are SNAP benefits. They're currently still being restored over the next few days. They should be restored for the month of November, but still many people feeling the lingering impacts that these last 40+ days have had on these people. So an organization out in Pitt County is still helping out, bringing in some food boxes to help those who are still in need of food donations and all of those things. So we have a story about this organization and how they're looking to help.
Packing boxes full of food.
Doing stuff for the community is just amazing.
So there won't be empty plates or bellies this holiday season.
I just feel grateful that we're able to do this and that these people will receive food and they'll have full tummies.
On Thursday, the Pitt County Feed Our Families Coalition gathered with multiple organizations and dozens of volunteers to pack food boxes for struggling families within the community.
It is just electrifying to see that people just want to help and make a difference.
State Representative Glorstein Brown says although the government shutdown has ended, the need for food within the community is far from over.
It still may take a while for everything to get back to the norm, so I'm just glad that this program and these people came out to help volunteer to make sure it happens, that no meals are skipped.
Hundreds of boxes were stuffed for families across Eastern Carolina by the end of the day.
My heart is overflow with just love and thanking God, because it won't be possible without God allowing this to happen. They're bringing us all together as one, as unity.
Organizers say all the food was donated and all profits are given to families that need help.
Nice to see all the volunteers there as well helping out. Just considering this time of year, the holidays are quickly approaching, so nice to see that they're able to have these donations and be able to give them to those who are in need.
Thanksgiving's less than 2 weeks away.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
It's so soon.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Into the holidays, into the weekend with some great weather for football.
Oh, yeah.
Pirate fans, this is your last home game of the year tomorrow, and the weather couldn't be better. I'm going to dig into that a little bit.
All right.
We'll give you a live look at the stadium right now. Dowdy-Ficklin, nice. It's cold, 36, but we have beautiful clear skies. And we'll generally keep those skies clear into the weekend. There'll be some clouds here and there from time to time. Tomorrow afternoon, some of the data showing a few clouds at kickoff, but nothing in the way of rain. I'm not seeing anything regarding rain until next week on Tuesday. Maybe. It's not a definite, it's a maybe. 71, 70 degrees tailgating to kick off. Game will wrap up. We'll be in the low 60s. That breeze southwesterly at about 10 or so tomorrow. So yeah, get your tailgating spot, get the Barbie going, and enjoy. And a little sunblock again with a lot of sunshine out there. Some of us will be raking instead of doing the football thing. I'll be one of those people, and this is looking into the weekend. I might put a yellow on there for the wind Sunday. That might come up a little higher than what I've got. And I mention that because the fire risk could creep up Sunday. Right now we look okay, but kind of keeping an eye on that. Otherwise, no worries. Just keep some water close by if you're going to be burning on Sunday if that wind does pick up. Otherwise, we're good. I might just blow all those leaves with the mower to the edge of the yard, take the lazy way out. Satellite radar looks good. Neither of either. Generally a nice clean slate on there as we go through the next few days. Again, a cloud or two, but no rain. So the radar is in rest mode. The air temp, good solid 10 to 15 degrees colder than yesterday morning. That means those 30s widespread inland. We had a hard freeze at sunrise. We're coming out of that now, and I don't see a freezing temp coming back probably through all of next week, the way it looks right now. So once we get out of this morning, which we're doing right now, not sure when we'll see freezing numbers again. It's going to be a bit. All right, winds lighter today, under 10, single digits, generally northerly, maybe a little over 10 on the coast. And you can see the cooler color shading, maybe a light blue to the north, those are 50s. And then the bulk of us in those yellows, 60s this afternoon. Seasonable, 60s. Alrighty, watch that wind switch tomorrow. Wait for it. Southwesterly, 10-ish maybe on the winds tomorrow. And again, that's bringing that warmer air up from the Gulf Coast. Highs 70, 71, 72 inland tomorrow. And then we'll add another click or two on that with that 76 on Sunday. Tomorrow morning, mid-40s. If that, I think mid to upper 40s. So if you're going to be up early tomorrow morning, I got things to do maybe as the sun's coming up. Pretty good stuff. Long sleeves, a light jacket for a few hours, but we'll be in good shape by mid-morning or so. And nothing changing here for a while. The precipitation very limited over the eastern 2/3 of the nation. You got to get out west to find rain and snow out there, but check us out. Saturday morning, sun comes up, revealing another beautiful day. Few clouds in the afternoon. You can see my little cloud icon there on the sun. No big deal. Looks great for the football game and everything else. And then Saturday night into Sunday, some rain north of us. Never makes it down here. Some cooler air, though. Look over New York. See that snow in the northern PA? Yeah, chillier air coming down the coast. By the time it gets here, on Monday, we'll be in the mid-60s. So we'll take the 70s out, go 60s. And then those overnights generally back towards the 40s after climbing this weekend. A little bit of rain trying to get in here Tuesday. Again, not a lot. Shower or two late day into the evening, I think. 8-day forecast kind of reflects everything I just threw at you. That's a nice 8-day. Enjoy your weekend with the low to mid 70s. The overnight lows mild Saturday night. I say mild, coolish, maybe a better word. Mid 50s there. And then next week, rain chance on Tuesday, 30%. I've got nothing to write home about, folks. The weather news, tranquil, seasonable, some above normal days with the 70s in there, and the drought continues as we struggle to find rain here in eastern NC. But everything is harvested. The growing season fully done now, so the need for rain, at least in that regard, has gone down dramatically.
Okay.
That helps a lot. But man, the rivers are low out there.
Yeah.
That won't change for a while unless we get a little rain.
And I think you also mentioned earlier the fire danger risk. That's also playing into this weekend as well, something to keep in mind.
It's a good point. Yeah, the drought has enhanced fire risks when the wind picks up. So certainly as dry as the ground is, pine needles and leaves everywhere, something gets ignited and the wind's gusting 20, that can get a pretty good fire going quickly. So any day the wind starts to gust, until we get a nice wet ground again, be careful burning. Okay. Watch Sunday. That fire risk may come up a little bit. I think we're going to be generally okay unless we start getting windier than I expect. We'll keep an eye on that.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you for the update, Jim. And thank you all for joining us this Friday morning. Check in at 9 a.m. Charlie's going to have another news and weather update then, but have a great weekend. Enjoy.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by Toyota of Goldsboro.